Hello everyone, my name is Yasser Ali. I'm a Twitch streamer. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and during the weekend, 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 p.m. Central Time. And in today's video, I was doing some battles on my live stream. You know what? Let me just fix the chat here because I don't see chat. Let me add this. And we do... What is this thing? We do something here so we can just show you the chat. Like I was playing live on my stream, and you know what, I like to have chat on the YouTube video so you can get the idea of what is happening on the live stream on Twitch, so you can see my amazing chat and the way they troll. Okay, almost done. Yeah, why I'm fixing it on Steam, I don't know. I'm finding it fine, and that should be it. Okay, so now this chat is basically from my live stream when I was playing these battles, and you know, it's a new season, so we get to try the new Pokemon that get buffed recently, and one of those Pokemon that get buffed was Lantern. Am I using Lantern today? I am gonna be using the best team in Great League. Okay, does the best team in Great League has Lantern? You gotta stay around and watch. Okay, it's not Hydro Pump. We don't need Hydro Pump. We need something different, okay? Thunderbolt, and we need the newly added move. Also, Dunsprouse. I don't know how to pronounce the Pokemon, but I would like to believe that if you don't have a Lickitung, Dunsprouse is the best normal type. Why? Because most of the viewers on YouTube around usually like 2200 to 2700 elo. That's the average, okay? I'm not saying everyone is at this elo or belong to this elo. And I always get the comment, what do you do versus Talonflame? Because most of the teams at high elo are always weak to Talonflame, and no one uses Talonflame just because of it's a clunky Pokemon, and you can always get sniped during fast move because the fast move animation takes too long. It's 2.5 seconds basically. So Dunsprouse get the rollout. It's an unstab move that got nerfed recently, but Dunsprouse has Delrun, which is one of the best ground charge moves in the game, and it has Rock Slide, so it literally just needed any fast move that's not Bite. Here we're flexing on chat because I have a good IV Virizion that I used to use back in Season 5, I think, on Season 6. No, I think Season 4 when they released it, but I didn't have a good move, so we had to TM to Double Kick, which is a new move that they got. They didn't announce it though, so if you're watching the video now, go TM all the goats that you have to Double Kick in case Niantic decide to change it later. What else? All of these Pokemon get a buff basically. Milk Tank or Miltank, I'm not sure which was the name of the Pokemon. Steelix, Lantern, Dunsprouse, Cobalion, Virizion, and Wooloo. Wooloo is actually a strong Pokemon in Ultra League now, so if you have one, you're going to be using it a lot in Great League. Here I'm trying to power up the Pokemon that I will be using soon, but not in this video, because this video is about the best team in Great League. And the best team in Great League, okay, moving on, we got the Body Slam, we got the rollout here, and now moving into making a new solid team that we can spam in this season and get to the highest possible rank that we should be getting. OP 18.0, what's that mean? I would like to name the teams I make sometimes and give them a unique name. What is the unique name in that? Well, since the nerf to Walrein, that makes Trevenant even better in the current meta. And Registeel got a huge nerf. Some people said that, and you can't use Registeel. And to be honest, I will try to prove everyone who said Regi got a nerf. I will try to prove them wrong. Why? Because you're about to see. Nerfing Zap from debuffing by 100% to 66% wasn't that thing. Okay, so we queued with a team that's a Trevenant, Dunsprouse, and Registeel. Why? The best team is basically Trevenant double Steel. The second Steel is up to you. And I'm using Dunsprouse instead of Stunfisk because this is very early in the season and people are less likely to be playing hardcore meta. Opponent was leading Jellicent. I have 3 Pokemons that beat Jellicent. They swapped into a fighter. This is the only thing that beats the fighter. So just because they swap, I don't need to swap. I can just stay in. I am baiting. Why I am baiting? Because they are much less likely to call the bait, since if they no shield and they lose, they basically lose the game. So it's a very high chance that they will shield. I called the bait because I live this move. It doesn't matter what they throw, I live it, and I bait again. And the bait at this point can pretty much knock out. Well, nice knockout, Yasser. Well, I don't need to shield now. I can just farm all the way down. But he shielded. I'd like to keep health on my Trevenant, okay? Yo, no, I didn't do anything I said I will be doing. But it's fine. They have a Jellicent that has nowhere to go. I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. I don't care about this thing. I'm throwing this move and swapping out to Dunspace because this video is supposed to be about Dunspace, right? It's not supposed to be around Registeel. Look at this amazing animation. He's throwing all the rocks into Golbat's face and smashing them in the face. Look at this. That's a sick animation. They can only hit with Poison Thing. I think opponent left the game or something. Now look at this. He's throwing rocks, smashing them in Jellicent's face now. Okay. This is a big damage, right? This does so much damage. It's a decent move. That didn't do any damage. Hello? I mean, Dunspace is a bulky Pokemon, technically. It's above average bulk. And it's a level 40 Pokemon, so it's kind of expensive. I think it cost me like around 300,000 dust. But I like Dunspace. I've been saving this Pokemon literally since 2 years because... And the chat is trying to correct my pronunciation. Someone is saying that it's done, spray, ace. Well, sometimes the chat are right, but not most of the time. You can't just always give chat credit, right? Because... Is it Dunspace? Okay, I think we will win without revealing the third because I can just stay in, shield whatever they throw, Shadow Ball, then switch to Registeel just to show them that all they need is just to top left this game because there's no way they win. Now moving into the next game. Opponent is playing Autocorrect, I guess. There is... I don't know what to do at this point. I'm like, everything in my team just destroyed, so I'm just gonna go to Registeel and just nuke everything they have. This Pokemon can't even do anything to Registeel. We overcharged by a bit, so because one streamer, his name is Aragon, lost today because he didn't overfarm. So just we make sure that we don't do that mistake, so chat doesn't call us out. Okay, they shielded. And they have Stantler. That's 1300 CP. Why are you shielding, trainer? You know how strong Registeel is? Look at the zap. Okay. I was like, let's see if it's gonna debuff or no. And my chat is calling me out for playing meta. Well, I'm playing meta because I am a content creator and I need to try all the new stuff that they get buffed. And today's video is about Dunspace. I think I like the Pokemon overall so far. It's giving me some solid close wins that I would like the third Pokemon to do at least to stay in the team. Because if you're bad, you're just gonna get replaced by a better Pokemon. No loyalty. We're getting a notification attack. Okay, don't disturb mode on, dark mode. Close the notifications, go back to the battle. Wow, what a professional streamer. Moving into the next battle, Altaria lead. Altaria is up for this team because in the lead because they always have two fighters in the back, so that's technically the ultimate answer. I am sure I tapped my move there, but it didn't register, but it's fine. We don't have to shield. Opponent is staying in. I'm assuming they have double fight, but they didn't swap out, which is giving me the vibes that it could be Sableye, Azu. So let's see what they have. They double shielded for some reason. They swapped into G-Fisk. We do super effective move damage here. And I think one doesn't KO. Whoa. Two do not KO. I don't need to shield this. I can go Trevenant, farm million energy, go to 100. Okay, so after this we count to 5 and then we throw the Shadow Ball. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I told you, I know how I'm supposed to play. I'm just... I played this game enough, you know, to know how to play every matchup. Now I just swap out. After I get the shield, I put them in lock on down range. So let's see what they have. Is a lock on down range? Trainer, please leave the battle. You stayed in. Nothing you have can beat Reggie, even if it's a medi. Yeah, nothing in the back can beat Reggie. And it's Azu, so we were right. Like, it's Azu, Altaria, Jeepers. This is the BBML, the most meta team back in Season 4, Season 5, Season 6. And now we focus plus the Fairy as a BM. All played. Good game, Trainer. Wigglytuff. This is rough, by the way. It's not easy. So, in case you're wondering what's the move to run, opponent is swapped an electric Pokemon to a Pokemon that spam grounded charge move. Well done, Trainer. Since, I mean, it hurts the Mr. Dunspace that it doesn't have a stab charge moves. I mean, don't look at the timing. I'm literally throwing at the worst timing in this matchup. They lived with 1 HP. Well, we farmed down. And now, that Wiggles is gonna be... They caught on the Lapras. I can just insta-swap back to Trevenant. And it's a Water Gun Lapras, Trainer. Don't use Water Gun Lapras. If you use Lapras, use Ice Shot. We missed 1 bubble. Not the end of the world. We don't care. I think this is... They did 7. So it's a surf 100%. They did 7 seconds, which is 14 Water Guns, which is not enough for an Ice Beam. Because Ice Beam is 55. 55 divided by 3. So that's 30 plus 15. Right? Which make it 7.5 seconds. So 15 is 5, right? 5 water guns. And the 30 is 10 water guns, so it's 15, so it's, yeah, it's 7.5 seconds. So they threw 1 short. Yeah, they just needed 1. Dewgong, we have 2 answers. I mean, okay, Swampert is actually a solid answer for Dunspace, but Dunspace is a solid Pokemon. You can live 2 Hydro Cannons easily. Look at this. I didn't throw in good timing just because I want to throw my moves as soon as possible so Swampert doesn't outpace me. Because I'm not counting. And I wasn't counting that time. Because the moment I swapped out the... I baited out the Swampert, my Registeel can just beat anything in the back, right? They have a Trevenant. So the only play I have, I think I have to go Trevenant, and I have to double shield even if they are a bait, because I can rely on the Shadow Claw to put that Trevenant low enough to the point where, like, I don't care anymore. So even if it's a bait, I'm shielding because the Shadow Claw is doing the damage that I want to do to this Trevenant. Since Registeel does 1 damage per fast move, 2 damage worth of HP. And they top left. Don't use Dewgong. Dewgong is a bad Pokemon. And that was a 5-0 set with the Flex. Yeah, so flexing in the rank 1. I think we finished 5 battles. Now, so in this set, sorry, I'm not gonna put all the battles. I put the first set and the last set I played on stream. So, we hit rank 5 and now moving to the last set. A9 lead. That means they have a Medi and a Licky. I am supposed to go to Dunspace, and this matchup specifically for no reason I went in Reggie. Don't go Reggie, go Dunspace. Why? Because they have a Lickitung and a Medi. You can bait out the Medi and then farm it down, and then Registeel can sweep their backline. So you can see that we got the defense drop on the Zap Cannon, sorry, on the attack drop the first time. I don't care about the attack drop here. All I care about is the attack drop on the first one. Now I can no shield 1. And farm all the way down. Let's see. The Ice Punch doesn't KO because they are debuffed, right? And they had Umbreon. That's why, again, I mean, it's either Umbreon or Lickitung. That's why, again, why I was supposed to go Dunspace. Literally, Registeel, saving Registeel for later in the game was like the only way to win. And my Registeel got sacked for no reason. I don't think I win this game. And this matchup here take like 4 minutes or something. get to the Shadow Ball, but we can't kill the Umbreon. Umbreon is just too beast for Dunspace to beat, since Umbreon is like all about stab charge moves versus this thing, and this thing doesn't provide any stab damage. So we lack that damage. Altaria again. Just go Reggie or Dunspace, it doesn't matter. I think I'm supposed to go Dunspace. Yeah, I'm supposed to go Dunspace. But I don't... Why we Dunspace? Because Dunspace can get to 2 charge moves. Registeel cannot get to 2 charge moves, and they can no shield, get low enough on health, and still be the Reggie. With Dunspace, I can throw 2 drill runs if I shield once, so I can grab both shields, then farm all the way down with Trevenant, and Registeel is supposed to be the backline. So that was a misplay by me, but the opponent insta-swapped, which was very sus for me, since... Like, opponent, when I swapped, opponent literally swapped before me, which means they know the team and they are watching the stream because they called a bait that they weren't supposed to call. I'm not calling them out, but this is the way they played, was like a bit sus. I mean, a streamer complaining about stream snipers sometimes kind of be weird, but it's not something that's supposed to happen, right? It's like saying if you have your door open, you shouldn't be complaining about someone stealing, right? It doesn't make sense. If you steal, that's bad. Even if you found someone's door open. This still doesn't KO, which is... Yeah. I needed to kill there. If I could have killed there, maybe I would have had a better chance. But they still have a shield. So that win wouldn't be as clean. I don't think so. They swapped into Lickitung. So in this matchup, when the debuff was guaranteed, you're supposed to go straight Zap and undershot the second Zap. So I'm at this point here and like debating. I should be throwing the Focus Blast just in case they call the bait. And you see, I didn't get the debuff. That was the only time I didn't get the debuff. So going straight Zap is not the way to go if they have the Lick Breakpoint, because there is a Lick Breakpoint. I think you need like some 10 attack Lickitung or 9 attack at least, but 10 attack would be like the optimal one. I undershot. I get the defensive drop here, so I hit Accent on the first Zap, I hit Gate on the second Zap, and then I farm all the way down after, so I can get to another charge move to throw in the Medi if they have a Medi. I get that the attack drop. See, I told you, Registeel didn't get a nerf at all. Registeel is still as broken as it was. Maybe slightly less, by slightly 2% less. So if you're worried about what to use, just keep using Reggie. And this matchup shows the lack of stab damage. We're throwing a move that is double super effective, and I don't know if you know this, but Drill Run is a solid charge move. It has a decent DPE. So... it does like 40%. 2 of them KOs, so it's like more than 40%. Say it this way. I'm trying to CMP them. I don't need to throw. Well, you threw, Yasser. What do you mean? Well, it doesn't matter. We just win. Okay, let's move to the next battle. Trevenant into Stunfisk. This is a good matchup as long as I land Shadow Ball. This is a bad matchup if I don't land the Shadow Ball. They swapped in Sableye. I want with Dunspace. I don't need to throw anything. I can just keep going. When they threw the Foul Play, I want to know how much Foul Play does. Well, it does like 35%. Shadow Claw, it does like 1 damage, I think. Okay. So, 2 drill runs plus the rollout, almost knockout. So if they have energy lead, like lots of energy lead, they can win this game. But Dunspace wins this matchup cleanly with two rollouts worth of energy, which is good. Like here, I can just chip this and force them to throw here. I mean, if I want to troll them, I can just do shield, do 3, then throw. And now I can put them in Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball range, so I can just throw Shadow Balls at this point and see and do based on what they do. And they have the Venusaur. This game is basically GG, and there is no way they win it. Moving into the next game, Machamp lead. They swapped into Hunter. I don't need to throw anything before they throw. Now I can do 3, then throw a drill run. Somehow I decided to throw a drill a rock slide because it doesn't KO. And this is how you under it. Sometimes if you don't know how to under it charge, just throw the other move, and then from that you can gauge. Because the drill run is super effective, so even if you under it charge, it will still KO. So what I did is throw the rock slide because I know rock slide doesn't KO. They swapped into Shadowvik. Their win con is calling this bait. Well, they did call it. So I'm gonna try to go Reggie and no shield the Reggie. I should be going straight zap here, but somehow I managed to get this game closed for no reason. Like, I went above 100. I threw the focus blast. I should be throwing the zap so I can debuff their attack, which will make me actually able to get to another charge move. They die into two Shadow Claws, and I get the Shadow Claw. This will KO them. I win the CMP versus Machamp. All I need is just to tap the move. And we win this game. Yeah, games have started getting harder, and I think this is the last battle. Thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you have any question regarding any of those Pokemons, leave it in the comment section below, and I will be glad to answer it. This is the end of the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.